welcome to C2X forum. We'll start with your intro.
Hi. So, my name is Kashyap Kedia. I hail from the city of Joy, Calcutta. I have done my schooling from there, post which I did my mechanical engineering with my specialization in automobiles, and I have 3 years of work experience with Mahindra & Mahindra in the automotive division, where my roles lined from manning the shop floor labor, then going on to production planning, and eventually strategic implementations and improvements. After that, I joined NITIE, and here I've been for the past 2 years.
If you could shed some light on your project outline.
Right, so my internship was with the RPG group, specifically with CEAT tires, and there were different roles that were offered by the RPG group in different domains, namely marketing, finance, operations, again manufacturing. My particular role was in manufacturing, and my project was to actually generate a dashboard for the implementation of production planning and checking the feasibility of the monthly plan.
Project challenges that you faced during the internship.
Right, so there were a lot of challenges starting from the very first that 2 days before my internship was about to start, I was told that I would not be able to travel because of the second wave of COVID, and I had to stay back. And since this was a manufacturing project, the entire thing depended on me going to the manufacturing plant and actually visiting the facility and seeing how things work. But I couldn't do that, so that was one of the major challenges. The second one was getting hold of people and actually getting them to share the data and give their valuable time to me, because they were all busy with their activities. And since it was the second wave of COVID, they were also operating at 50%. So everybody was actually having twice the workload that they used to have. So these, I would say, were 2 of the major challenges during my internship.
That's nice. Support from senior leadership which you received.
Right, so at RPG there is a very home-like feeling that you get, because everybody works like a family. There was immense support from the leadership. I was in constant contact with all the HRs, with the plant head of the manufacturing unit that I was working with. We had weekly meetings. They had ensured at every point of time that when I needed something, when I needed some inputs, all the people were available. If that would not have been there, I probably would not have been able to do as well as I did in my internship.
X factor that led to your PPO conversion.
So one of the things that I think is because I was previously working in a similar role and I had experience, so that actually helped me a lot. And apart from that, I was actually able to complete the first project, like my official project, before my mid-review, that is in half time. So that is what gave me a real boost. And the second project also I was able to complete, so instead of one I gave them 2 complete projects, whereas they was not even expecting one. So that is something that led to the PPO conversion.
The technical prerequisites one should know before the start of internship.
Technical prerequisites, I think for all common candidates, I think Excel is a must. Apart from Excel, you can have a bit of a knowledge of Tableau or Power BI, that are data visualization skills, if you are in an online mode, because that is the nature of project that generally comes. Apart from that, based on your particular domain, like if mine was manufacturing, I got to know a little bit about CEAT tires, how tires are manufactured in particular, because I did not have any work experience in that particular domain. And similarly, if someone has a similar profile in supply chain, he can read about that, or warehouse management, or similarly cold supply chain or a green supply chain, depending on the project that one has.
Key takeaways from your internship at RPG.
So some of the key takeaways would be your fellow interns can help you a lot. Always, gel well along with them. They are sort of your competitors, but they can also be your friends, and there is no need for competition, because if a company has hired so many interns, there would be so many opportunities. So it is not a cutthroat competition. You should work along, and that is what helped me a lot as well. And one of the other key takeaways would be to just keep your head down, work, and things eventually do pan out.
Your PPO reaction and the first person to whom you have shared this news with.
Right, so my PPO confirmation first I got unofficially from the HR, because the HR was really friendly and I had made good friends with him. So he told me unofficially that I would be getting a PPO like a month before the official confirmation came, and I was at home at that point of time, again because of COVID. So I shared it with my mother and she was very happy, and we all had sweets and a lavish dinner that day. So it was really nice.
Advice to budding interns?
Advice to budding interns would be get to know your company, get to know your role, see what you can do specifically for the organization. pan out all the details once your project charter or the project details come in. Go through them, contact your senior alums that are there in the company, or contact any senior person from the company. Everybody is ready to help. Get in touch with them, get to know what your project can be and what is the likelihood that the company is demanding from you from that particular project. So that would be one piece of advice.
Thank you, Kashyap from C2X Forum, and for sharing this valuable thoughts and insights.
Thank you.